everyone, welcome to this 50-minute bodybuilding aerobics class on a rebounder. Are you ready? The formula is going to be 1 minute warm up, and then we're going to do 7 rounds of 7 minutes. So we're going to switch up the one move in the 7-minute segment, but we're going to focus on the upper body, the lower body, or the core. Nose breathing, happy heart rate. We can practice our flexing skills. We can make this more aerobic and keep the heart rate down. It's entirely up to you, but 50 minutes starts now. Modify moves as needed. For the core moves, we're going to be standing up, so we're not going to sit or lay. And hey, if you prefer sitting or laying, you might be doing this class a second time and you can switch it up. You can do the 7-minute core segment sitting or laying, okay? But we're gonna stand in this instruction from me today. Here we go, starting with 1 minute of warm up. So anything you desire doing, really health bounce is enough, but I want you to let go of your cells, release the tension, and help them to get activated and to get the message. We are ready for action. We are ready for bodybuilding on a rebounder. Let's jump, let's connect. Nose breathe, teeth closed. A little bit of golf twist, a little bit of arm shaking, finger wiggling, wrists, anything you want to do. Some cat-cow, maybe just one bounce in each position. A little bit of neck stretch. Okay, so the first move is going to be squat bounce with arms, okay? So go ahead and get into the bounce with knees bent, feet flat against the mat, and then use your upper body. And staying balanced, we're driving the elbows back, and we're connecting to core strength, upper body, movement and activation, and leg strength. 7 minutes starts now. Let's get dialed in to symmetry, to our perfect form, to presence, being as present as possible. Find something in the room to stare at and then focus inward. Feel into your thighs and your glutes, your lower back, your core, your upper body, even your face. You want to relax your eyes, but you want to use your face muscles and be activating into your cheeks and jawline. You could put a light squeeze into your chest and back and arms. You could put a light squeeze in your core if you're not already. You could also put a light squeeze into your legs. You could do it rocking a little bit, or you could go straight down into the mat. It's entirely up to you. Switch it up, explore, have fun, feel the movement, feel your own rhythm, your own rhyme. Take a moment to scan the muscles in your body, starting with your core. You might touch your core. Is your core firm? I do want your core firm and engaged. How's your upper body feeling? Looser? More activated? How does your chest feel? Your upper back? Your shoulders? You scan your muscles and connect to the movement, the flow, and the contraction potentially if you're doing a little bit of squeezing. How about your thighs, your quads, inner, outer thighs? How about your glutes? Every single bounce counts. Feeling your thigh strength, thrusting straight down into the mat. Every single muscle contracts at the bottom of the bounce. Connect to that, feel it. Feel the muscles pumping and working and becoming more dense, more strong, more resilient. Two minutes to go. How's your body temperature? Are you warming up? All right, 7 minutes, check. Next move, battle ropes for 7 whole minutes. Are you ready? We're gonna start with throwing the ropes down in the up bounce. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So I'm gonna do heel pumping. Feel free to keep your feet connected to the mat, heel pump, or full clearance. It's fine by me, as long as you're only jumping just a couple inches, and that's your preference. It can offer a bit more resistance, but I want you to feel stable and balanced, and heel pumping is very effective. You could be focusing more on flexing rather than the higher bouncing, and it can be even more effective than if you were jumping high. Explore, experiment, try everything you can, and I want your core muscles firm and strong. Contracted through to the lower back. So I want you to visualize that you have ropes in your hands and you're throwing them with equal force. And I want you to explore where you're throwing your ropes. Let's go ahead and go straight out to the sides of our body. Let's lift our arms just a few inches. Make your neck nice and long, relaxing any excess tension in the back of your neck. Let's go ahead and bring the arms up a little higher. Making the chest open and wide, feeling into the muscles. Feel your forearms, your elbows, your wrists, your biceps, triceps, shoulders. How about your chest and your upper back and the lats, the core, the jaw. So many different parts of the body we could be connecting to, even the thighs. Let's bring the arms up a little higher. Still straight out to the sides, keeping the chest lifted. Let's bring the arms forward. Really thrusting those ropes straight forward, whipping them, connecting to our arm strength, our shoulder strength, feeling those arms shake and get stronger and denser. Core is firm and keeping our body stable and balanced. Bringing it down just a little bit. Let's bring it to a diagonal angle, keeping the back straight. And now let's switch it. So we're throwing down on the down bounce. Let's connect here for a couple minutes, and then we'll finish it off with the triceps. So let's actually bring it down to our sides and start to throw our ropes straight to the ground. Snap the ground with those ropes and start to activate and really connect with your triceps. You're also strengthening the biceps and the shoulders. Feel those triceps contract every single throw. Let's bring it behind us just a little bit more. See if you can slow your jump down just a little bit. Bring it behind us a little bit. So the arms are now whipping. So the ropes are whipping kind of diagonally behind us down to the ground. And for the last minute, we're gonna throw in behind us with a few mid bounces, and we're gonna go back to the up throw. So we're gonna do 3, 2, 1, and then throw, bounce, bounce, throw, bounce, bounce, throw, bounce. So I'm throwing in the up bounce, throw, bounce, bounce. And I really want you to take a moment here to contract your core, lift your chest, and find your rhythm here, contracting into those triceps. Feeling those arms get nice and strong, feeling those ropes going straight behind you. Next up, we're gonna focus on the booty. We're gonna do squat, walk, targeting the booty in 3, 2, and 1. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just, without walking, stick our booty straight up behind us. Stretch it, and then squeeze the muscles, okay? Hold that squeeze and find that stretch and really connect to both the reach and the internal glute squeeze, okay? Combine those two, and now walk or press, alternating into your feet. So walking, pressing, and keep your glutes stretched and just as flexed as you can. You might be in and out of your glute squeeze, that's okay. That's the presence that there's potential for. The more present we are, potentially, we can keep in that glute squeeze the whole time. Very, very powerful. So we're gonna start with our toes forward. And in 3, 2, 1, let's bring our feet towards, or in an outward angle, 3, 2, 1, just a little bit, staying put, staying present, reaching and squeezing. Relax the tension out of your shoulders. And if you were to put squeezing and reaching in order of importance, I would say reaching is first, and then squeezing second. Pressing is equal to both. Pressing into the flat feet, strongly into the heels. But that stretch is really where you're gonna stretch and progress the strength and the muscle tissue density and repair in your glutes. Let's bring the toes facing inward in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to scoot our feet into the center of the mat, keeping our feet apart, but close together right in the center of the mat. 3, keep your booty stretched and flexed. Here we go. And now keep your feet flat against the mat and just press into the heel, alternating. Whew, this has been the most powerful glute exercise that I've been doing lately. It's just mind to muscle connection in the stretch, and then taking it to the next level with the squeeze if you can, and then pressing in and staying connected. Just be here right now, focusing in on the visualization and the presentation of your glute stretch, rounding out the muscle as much as possible. And we're gonna get our feet into a lunge position, 1 forward, 1 back. Stay in your stretch and your flex, 3, 2, and 1. So find it. Find that perfect position in your feet. I've explored one foot in front of the other, or if they're apart, but I still want you to feel the reach. So you're gonna feel a little bit of a difference in this glute and this glute, and that's okay. Maximize into the feeling, the exclusive feeling into both, and stay present in that, because we're gonna switch to the other side in 30 seconds. Pressing with equal force into each foot, into each heel, still being in the reach, and the squeeze. Let's switch feet position in 3, 2, and 1. So what we'll do in the 7th minute for this booty segment is we'll get into traditional squat bounce position, which is toes forward, feet apart. And instead of walking in the squat position, we'll bounce. For the last minute, here we go. In our stretch and in our flex, let's drive that strength, let's drive that stretch down and shake it. Be in a motion, like a pump, and really try to whip your glutes up and down, up and down, up and down. Whip your thigh muscles, whip your hips, just have it be in this like really strong, nice resistance pump in a rhythm. Are you a little squeezed in your glutes? Are you stretching out? Great job, 15 more seconds. And then we're gonna switch to the core segment. We're gonna stand. You can sit or lay if you desire. We're gonna start with a 1-minute core flex. 3, 2, and 1. So first things first, we're just gonna activate those core muscles, dialing in to the internal isometric flex as our activation. And it's connecting our mind to our muscle. So I'm doing a little bit of a lift on the mat. That's what I'm just noticing I'm doing. And I want to feel those muscles being tugged, being pulled down, being strengthened, being tested. It's almost like the bounce wants to take your brain away from your internal flex, but don't let that happen. Stay connected, stay strong, lower back, sides of the waist, tummy, top to bottom. So we're gonna do forward knee kicks first. 3, 2 with a mid bounce, 1, and here we go. Kick, bounce, kick, bounce, kick, bounce, kick. Okay, now you stay in your core contraction and just massage it with your hip flexor rotation up and down, and feel that contraction, that flex, especially when the knee is tucked. You're crunching, but you're feeling a slight stretch in between every crunch. Visualizing your core muscles. Use your strength. Be in your flex the whole time. Next up, we're gonna do diagonal forward kicks. 2 mid bounces. 3, 2, and 1. So we're gonna kick, 2, 3, kick. So this is all about the obliques. You can focus on your high kicking or not. You can have it just be focusing on your flex, your abs, your obliques, and the down bounce. When you kick down, that's the magic. That's where you're getting that tug on the muscle contraction. And then at forcing adaptation, your muscles want to get stronger and dense and more resilient. I'm gonna keep a happy heart rate. So that's why I got the mid bounces going. We're gonna do side to side kicks. 3, 2, and 1. And you know what? I'm gonna take out one mid bounce, but I'm just gonna kind of slow it down. Find the rhythm of my mat. I don't wanna be off the rhythm of my mat, you know? I don't wanna like slow myself down where my mat's going, huh? My mat wants to be in a rhythm. I want to match that rhythm. I want to connect my heart rate and my flexing symmetry. So lift the chest up, present yourself, picture yourself as if you were looking at yourself from the back. How much strength are you building in the lower back? Even though we're working the waist, your lower back is getting strong. I want you to connect to your lower back in the side-to-side kicks. We're gonna switch now to diagonal back kicks. Keep the chest up. 3, 2, 1. Crunch, crunch. So let's target those love handles. Again, visualize yourself as if you're watching your back and you're looking at the symmetry that you're creating, that you're building. Your flexibility, you're working on that. And your flexibility, you're working on that. Your core, your tummy is also engaging with every single kick because it's being tugged. The core contraction is being tugged on that down bounce. Be in all aspects of your core strength. Lifting your chest, teeth closed. Let's switch next to straight back kicks. 3, 2, keeping the chest lifted, still with the mid bounce. So you could be focusing in a little bit on more flexibility. So lifting up the leg into the back, just enough to feel like you are massaging into your greatest flexibility. And you could also be feeling into the glutes, contracting the glutes as you lift, and contracting the lower back muscles into crunches, like back crunches. And to finish off, we're going to do a 1-minute core flex again. 3, 2, 1. So back to it, last minute. This time, I want you, especially in your chest lift, an extension through the tummy. So be in a little bit of a lengthening, just being tall, and then contract the core all the way through, sides, front to back, top to bottom, and then feel that down bounce. Tug it on your internal isometric skill of flexing. And you don't have to be in a high bounce. I'm going to show you that the low bounce, more reps. You can flex as hard as you want. Next up, upper body. We're going to do pumps, flexing. We're going to start with shoulder pumps. 2 bounces in each position. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So I'm heel pumping, chest is lifted, teeth closed, Upper body firm, right? The core is already primed and activated and firm, so keep it like that. Now be in your upper body strength, your arm strength, your chest and back. And I want you lifting your chest because I want you especially feeling into the back, because the chest and the deltoids and the biceps, they're taken care of. We're squeezing them, we're contracting them. But I want you feeling that tug, especially in your back, because we are connecting to equal symmetry in the front and the back of our body, and it's just too easy to hunch forward. Don't let that happen. Lat pull downs are next, staying in this upright position. 3, 2, 1, here we go, and up, down, up, down. So take a second to reach and squeeze, reach and squeeze. And then my upper body is firm and strong. So I'm in density. I'm in pumping action. I'm in core engagement. I'm in upper body strength. Chest, back, lats, shoulders. Precision, feel your muscles. Feel them moving in perfect symmetry on each side. Next up, we're gonna do tricep pumps. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So we're gonna reach back and squeeze. Reach back and squeeze. So I really want you focusing in on your triceps in that back extension. Total flex into both triceps. Just squeeze them and squeeze. Squeeze the triceps, biceps, triceps, biceps. Core, teeth closed. Lift those triceps. Feel the firmness. Connect. I gotta take the grip. My hands don't need to grip too tight. Just focusing in on the internal tricep and arm squeeze. Keep it up, 10 more seconds. Gravity pumps are next. 3, 2, and 1. So let's see. We're gonna throw the arms up in the down bounce. Pick up the pace. Palms are open, fingers are relaxed. And let's just pump the arms. Relax the shoulders. So bring the shoulders down and just be in gravity. So lifting gravity. You might do little, like wrist flicks a little bit, just to, like you're flapping your wings. And be in your arm strength, a little bit of stretching, like diagonal reaching, just a little bit, but feel into the gravity, connect with that, keeping the chest lifted. Try to completely relax your neck. Just use your arms, strength, core. And we're gonna dial it in and take this up to the top and raise the roof. 3, 2, and 1. And so we're gonna keep going with the lift on the down bounce. Upper body is firm. I'm basically lifting my chest, so I'm leaning almost back with my chin level, and my feet are mostly connected to the mat. I'm pumping into the heels, palms facing up. And here's where we have to learn to relax, where we need to relax, and contract where we want to contract. We don't have to lift the arms up too high. We can just pump straight out to the sides. Next up is squeeze pumps, arm squeeze pump. 3, 2, 1. So this is gonna be fun. We're gonna squeeze our arms into our torso. And then we're gonna heel pump. In the up bounce, I want you to squeeze, 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 squeeze. Okay, that's all. For the next 45 seconds, be here now in the pump of the squeeze. If you can't get the coordination down, just stay in the squeeze hold. But if you can figure out the pump, I want you to see if you can get into contractions. So you're squeezing at the top of the bounce. Squeezing in the arms and squeezing the arms in to your body. 10 more seconds. Finishing it off with chest flies. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So I'm gonna kind of bend the knees a little bit, get into that squat bounce, and then focus on stretching and a little bit of upper body squeezing. Back squeezing into the chest as well. Find that symmetry. Find that stretch, that flexibility. And then your flex ability. Can you flex into your upper body muscles and squeeze them? Next up, we're gonna do ski and jump for 7 minutes. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. So hands on or off the bar. How about both? Do a little bit of both, however you desire. And I would encourage you not to watch me, because I want you to be feeling your feet hit the mat, feeling your feet as if you were on the slopes, as if you were actually on your own mountain, and you're watching the snow, and you're watching this blue sky, and you are feeling your thigh strength. You're feeling the symmetry in your movement, your knees, your glutes. So don't land only on the top of the feet, on the top half of the feet. Feel the heels land with every single landing. And have fun, happy heart rate, and explore your pace, your knee bend, even exploring into some squeezing in your lower body if you wanted to, but let's definitely keep the core muscles firm and tight. We're about halfway through the ski jump. I want to propose an option to jump forward and back on your mat. If you are comfortable or if you feel good doing the forward and back, you can do the second half of ski jump, forward and back, starting now. Keep your core muscles engaged and feel the strengthening. Feel the down bounce, causing the muscles to reflex, causing them to get firm, to contract, to grow, and to build. Front to back. Your core muscles too. This will use different core muscles. It'll use different leg muscles. Thirty more seconds. And then we're on to the final 7-minute segment. Swimming is next. We're going to start with crawl strokes with both arms at once. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Core engaged, palms open. And I'm going to do 2 bounces in the up and the down. 2 up, 2 down. And you can go at your own pace. You could do 3. I don't think 1 is going to be more necessarily effective. But you could be going into your upper body muscles and squeezing them, and that could cause you to want to slow down more or speed up more. This is about flexibility and strength, staying in the momentum, happy heart rate. And then let's go in the backwards direction in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Palms up and then down and up and down. It's important for you to feel strength in your arms, going into your internal squeeze and lifting weight and down, lift and down. I don't have my arms soft. I have my arms firm, not flexed hard, but just strong and down, strong, using these shoulders, connecting to their strength, building more strength and flexibility, and then engaging my core throughout. Next up, treading water. So the arms are going to be straight out to the sides. We're going to go forward and back in 3, 2, and 1, forward and back. Like we're treading water. Flick your wrists. You might wiggle your fingers a little bit. And then feeling into your strength in your shoulders, in your chest and back, throughout the arms and core. Chest, upper back. Length. Length, length, length. If I could make that more important to you in your mind. Lengthening and reaching is where the magic happens. We're going to go mermaid style, up and down in 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to do 3 bounces, going up and 3 going down. And stretching, chest is lifted. Arms are strong and lengthened and long, open, wide. Open them more. Stretch even further. Open your fingers and your palms. Stretch. Feel your triceps lengthening. We're going to keep the arms up to the sides and do a twist in 3, 2, and 1 like this. You can keep your face forward if that helps, or you can look with you. And I want you to feel your core muscles, every single bounce being applied to your firm core and your twisted core, your more flexible core, and your really strong and long arms in a flow, opening into your chest and back. And I'm just lightly pumping. Every pump counts. And guess what? Next minute, we're doing bottoms up. And then in our final minute, slapping, and we're done. 50 minutes, just like that. Just finished out strong here. Open it, stretch. 3, 2, and 1. And then here we have the opportunity of really just taking a moment to stretch into our lower back, mid-back. Take that time. And when you get into it, now I want you to lengthen into your booty like never before. Help with the recovery. Help with that. Stretching it out into your waist as well. Hamstrings and the booty. You might even just bend your knees and take a moment to just get it all longer and stretched. And then as always, shift your feet around the mat. Body slapping is next. Let's start by slapping the feet and legs. 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready to stand up slowly. 3, 2, and 1, and done. Dusted, 50 minutes. Wow. Amazing job, everyone. I'm so proud of you. You did it. Okay, so this is on my mind. For the free workouts, I have filmed 15-minute routines, 15-minute arms, advanced, 15-minute legs, 15-minute abs, back, and buns, okay? So these are 15-minute advanced workouts. These workouts could easily be here in this membership, but they're free to the public. So I just want you all to be aware. Depending on when you're seeing this, so far the upper body, or the arms, the lower body, and core, I believe, is out. And we're getting the back and chest, or back and buns. The core might not be available. But the point is that you have upper body and lower body so far for sure, and I want you guys to try those workouts, and I'm just making you aware. If you're here at the end of this 50-minute class, you are now officially made aware that there are 15-minute routines that cover the whole body. They're advanced. So if you ever want to just get a quick 15 for an isolated muscle group, and you're looking for more strength in your arms, you're looking for more strength in your legs, your core, your back, or your booty, this would be the 15-minute go-to. So what I want you to do is, when all the videos, because I'm releasing one a week, once they're all ready to go, I'll probably post them in Facebook. I want you to have a private playlist created in your YouTube channel. You have to just create a playlist. I want all those videos in your playlist, and I want you to have those to go to any time if you want to just boost up a specific part of your body. And I just need you to be aware of that, because they're advanced and they're really intense, but not like heart rate intense, okay? Muscle intense. Love you all, and we'll see you in the next one. Hopefully on this one again. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. Talk to you later. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.